Men's basketball Tweety a day here at the University of Rio Grande. Randy Payton joined now by assistant coach Aaron Quinn. And I guess anytime you get a new season started, you have to have a little bit of excitement, and that's the situation that we're in.
You know, you do. You've got some excitement that carries over from last year. Certainly we did some good things. We left some things unfinished, and we really tried to bring young men in that fit with our pieces that are returning, but also could get us to that next level. And these first couple weeks of practice, we're seeing glimpses of it. So we're just excited to get rolling.
I think there were probably a few people, and I'm not talking about coaches or players necessarily, but there were probably a few people that kind of underestimated how good the KIAC actually is.
You do. You come from a league like the Mid-South and the reputation it has, and whether you want to believe it or not, or whether you want to admit it or not, you may think that there's a little bit of a drop-off, and we found that every night was a battle. There are no off nights. It may be a different type of basketball, Randy, but it's still very high quality.
What's your take on this year's team based on what you've seen thus far?
The guys we have back, the guys we're bringing in, I will be extremely disappointed if we're not there competing for the top spot at the end of everything.
And competing for the top spot has to mean something more to you as a former player.
It does. The game gives you a lot, and it's something that I want to be able to give back to not only to the game of basketball, but to this program, to Coach French. These young men have a great opportunity to be a part of something, and there's a lot of people that would like to be where they're at, and I think we try to stress that. Coach says it a lot. The game is something special, and you need to treat it that way. And so that's what we try to instill, and I think the group that we have is recognizing that. So it's going to be fun to be a part of it, and it's a privilege to be so.
Before I let you go, kind of talk about exactly what your role is. I know Coach French, all you guys are very active in practice.
Mine is mostly with the bigs because that's what I know and that's what I do, but I take pride in that. It's not the prettiest part of the game, but it's the foundation of who we are. And so I truly enjoy working with the guys on that side of it. But it's also off the court as well. With my position here at Rio, I'm able to interact with the guys outside of basketball, and I place a lot of importance on that. So our coaching staff this year is made up of quality guys that kind of each have a role, but also are on the same page. So it's just good to be a part of.
Happy to have you back. Looking forward to working with you again.
Appreciate it, Randy.